Yeah, they're coming soon.
Hi, how are you?
Kellyanne, good morning. What would you say to Democrats who now say the firing of Jeff Sessions is a constitutional crisis? And can you outline why Matt Whitaker was put in that post and not Rod Rosenstein?
Well, the Democrats don't seem to begin or end a sentence these days without having the word crisis in it. So it's not a constitutional crisis. And it's not even what, unfortunately, a CBS reporter said on the late night TV show last night, presidential crisis. I took note of that. I think it's a very inappropriate thing to say by a journalist, by an unbiased reporter for a major network. Anyhow, Matt Whitaker has been chief of staff for over a year, so I think this is and Rod Rosenstein is in his job as Deputy Attorney General. He's here at the White House yesterday for a meeting, is expected here for a different meeting, regular order of business today. That shows that the President has a continuum with the Deputy Attorney General and the Chief of Staff. So the Mueller investigation we think is winding down, but we have no way of knowing. This President and his team have been very compliant with the Mueller investigation. I think over 1 million pieces of paper have been produced. Over 33 or so individuals have either produced documents or testified or both, or met or both.
Just for clarity as it relates to Matt Whitaker here, is the president's intention to impede the Mueller investigation in any way?
I just answered that. You've been trying that for a year and a half, and the Mueller investigation has gone forward using your tax dollars. We have not impeded it at all. We had an Attorney General who was recused from it. We now don't have an acting Attorney General who's recused from it. Nobody wants to prolong it. We've done everything that we've been asked to do. When I say we, I mean the Trump team here and outside of the building. As I understand it, 33 witnesses or 33 individuals who have been called, millions of pieces of paper produced, and we'll see what Mr. Mueller's report says. The President made his comments about the shooting, and his FBI is working with the local and state law enforcement in Ventura County. He's also expressed, as I will, our condolences to the dead and the grieving families and those who are still looking for their loved ones, as I understand it. You know how this goes. The first responders are doing a tremendous job, and people are grieving, and also people are looking for their loved ones, their children, I guess, and their loved ones. And also, you know that the emergency room personnel spring into action and do a fantastic job saving lives and mitigating damage.
Kellyanne, for clarity, is it
not long ago that Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg suffered?
I just saw that as I was finishing my hit. Of course, I'm praying for her. She's a very tough woman, 85 years old, falling, I believe, at the court ahead of Justice Kavanaugh's investiture, where the President and the First Lady are expected to be momentarily. But obviously, we're praying for her. I understand she's been to the hospital. I don't have that. I didn't second source it. I know some of you don't bother either. But in any event, I like that, didn't you? In any event, we're praying for her, and we know how tough she is. I've known her for many, many years. Got to see her just a few weeks ago here at the swearing in of Justice Kavanaugh, so she'll be in our prayers. I hope she has a full and speedy recovery.